Tito, acá.
There you go.
All right, fighters, I gave you the instructions earlier in the dressing room today, all right? Remember my instructions, obey my commands at all times, and protect yourself at all times. Any questions from this corner? Any questions from this corner? At the bell, come out and give me a clean fight. Let's go. Touch him up. Touch him up. Give me that. Come here. Come here. Right here. It's too early to start that. Let's go.
Jim, it's axiomatic in boxing that a fighter as good and distinguished as Trinidad can only be beaten in his prime by himself if he hasn't taken care of business and preparation for a fighter of this caliber.
He's not that kind of fighter, or at least he hasn't been in the past. But Felix Trinidad is a notoriously slow starter. So too is Mamadou Thiam. It'll be interesting to see if one of the two tries to step up and take advantage of the other in that regard. And of course, as you know, Trinidad has been down in the early rounds of a half dozen fights in his career, including the last one against David Reed. Every time he got up to knock the man out in front of him.
Tito's got no sweat on his body. Dry body. Mamadou as well, but he seems to be a little looser. You see the veins in his arm. Means he's done some shadow boxing in the dressing room.
Should every fighter warm to a lather in the dressing room, George?
The warmer you are, the better. You don't want to be out there cold and get hit on the chin. Evidently, that's been a habit of Trinidad. He probably has not learned his art for warming up in the dressing room. Everybody's got their own.
Great jab from Trinidad as he backs up.
Mamadou has got to be careful and steady. If you knock him down, don't try to finish him. You've thrown 300 right hands in the gym. Don't try to throw 600 in the fight. Win every round. Knock him down every round. Don't try to finish him out. And Trinidad, of course, use your jab, stiff it, keep it stiff. Go to the body to make certain this guy doesn't get his coordination going for throwing double left, double right.
First round, tentative. Both fighters seeming just to try to get their legs under them a little bit. Trinidad with the right hand leading now. Big left uppercut and left hook. First serious combination of the fight, and now Thiam stunned by the left. He's never faced a fighter with Trinidad's punching power before. And Mamadou Thiam obviously taken back by Felix Trinidad's strength. Thiam still wobbling as Trinidad looks for a rare early knockout. And look at the right eye of Mamadou Thiam. That right eye is almost closed already.
You know you got to hold. No one's taught this guy how to grab, clinch, hold on. You can't get out of it by fighting, just hold him.
Takes a left hook to the body. Blocks some of the other stuff upstairs.
He's done everything but clinch. If he can get out of this round, Trinidad is going to expel a lot of his energy. That corner is going to have a hard time working on that eye.
Yeah, that
if he
eye
finishes the round.
Do you think Trinidad got a thumb in on that eye? I mean, what would it count for that swelling?
I don't think so. This guy just got hit with a lot of shots. He had his gloves in front of his face. That hurts. And it pushes your thumb into your eye.
That might have happened because Thiam's right eye is in bad shape. Thiam makes it out of the round, but plenty the worse for wear.
Hey, check that eye out.
CompuBox numbers are overwhelming. Trinidad landed 40 of 67 shots in a rare big first round. The big first round made possible by the fact that Mamadou Thiam has never seen this kind of competition and couldn't handle Felix's punch when first he felt it.
Trinidad better finish him out because this guy has the capability of becoming stronger as the fight goes on. You heard him, don't let him recover.
What about the eye, George?
Well, the eye is in bad shape, but if you get a little confidence with a bad eye, you can sustain. You don't want him to get that confidence. You heard him, finish him out. Mamadou made the mistake of standing in front and following a big puncher. You don't do that. You go left and right, then go to him.
And they told us that he had worked in the gym on a new fight plan that he had worked in the gym on doing something different, that the something different would be to go side to side and be more elusive. But of course, if you've had 33 fights and you've done one thing, that's what you're likely to do when you get into the ring.
Mamadou is more effective when he can get in a right, double left, double right. You get that rhythm going, he can give you trouble. He hasn't gotten it going yet.
Now he tries to come with the left hook. Mamadou seeming to understand that his best defense here will be a good offense. And now he begins to try to put Trinidad back on his heels by attacking and keeping it going.
Trinidad, you see, he moves to Mamadou's left because that eye is just, to his left, I'm sorry, Mamadou's right eye is just doesn't see a thing.
Right, so Trinidad's moving toward the bad eye to set up and attack that target.
You can stay out of harm's way whenever you want. Go to his left when you want to hit him, then go back to the right for safety.
Thiam chasing Trinidad and trying to seize the initiative. Trinidad will look for an opportunity to counter with his left hand. Mamadou had better be very careful when he throws the right.
Trinidad had better establish his left jab because this guy's tasted his best stuff now. Now he's going to come on. You lose a lot of energy trying to knock him out, and he's coming on.
And Thiam knocks Trinidad back with a right hand. Low blow from Trinidad. Thiam walks through it. This guy is strong.
And you know, he hasn't got his rhythm going yet. But that eye is going to be the telling story tonight.
Another huge left hook from Felix Trinidad, and Thiam comes back anyway.
Here's a guy, Mamadou, who can take the punishment and still be there. Had it not been for that left eye, this could be a different story.
Another uppercut starts his Thiam.
Right eye, I'm sorry.
And with the eye shut like that, cannot see the left hand coming. Cannot see the left hand coming. Trinidad doing big damage in the last 30 seconds of the round.
Probably the strongest fighter that Trinidad has ever faced. He's determined. He just doesn't have the skill level to deal with a fighter of this quality.
So you're saying already he's stronger than David Reed?
Absolutely, very strong. I very rarely have ever seen Trinidad starting off the fight circling his opponent. It's the opponent who circled away from him. But he has shown some respect for the fact that this guy is very strong, and then in the second half of the round, he goes at him.
Punch that numbers in round two. Trinidad 19 of 45, Thiam 19 of 57.
Mamadou has just never run into that kind of power before. Some fighters know about it, and some have never seen it. This is a new thing for him. You just can't cover up. You got to move your head and your body. You just can't hold your hands up this time.
Poignant sight between rounds as the ring doctor leaned in over the ropes to try to get a look at Thiam's right eye. Mamadou's father, here from France, stepped up on the apron and leaned in with him. He wanted to see how his son was doing.
Some guys, you can lay your hands up and let them punch on you. Some guys, they'll hurt you even through your gloves. Trinidad is that kind of puncher. Keep your head moving, your waist moving. Don't stand still for nothing.
What is it about Felix's technique that makes him such a big puncher, George?
It's something inborn. The old saying, he was blessed.
But part of it is his commitment to his punches. He takes the chance because he is that hungry to win.
Hey, Thiam commits to his punches too.
Well, he commits, but he just doesn't have what nature has given Trinidad, power. Ooh, those uppercuts.
It's not just power, it's also technique, I think, George.
No.
Beautiful
This is pure
technique.
power. Some guys can do the same thing and nothing happens.
The right eye is
got a
grotesque.
gift.
The right
He's
eye is
strong.
swollen, completely shut, totally grotesque. Not sure how long the doctor will let Thiam continue, particularly since he can't see Felix's left hand coming.
Trinidad doesn't have big arms. He doesn't have exceptionally big shoulders.
And he looks stiff-legged in there sometimes.
Yeah, it's like Bob Foster. They just do something.
And Thiam can't have any more. Thiam asked the referee to stop the fight. His right eye simply too bad for him to continue.
You hate to see them do it, but it wasn't going to get any better for him.
Well, you know, that's a great fighter. You know he is. He wouldn't have quit unless he found the situation just impossible.